It's crowded, it's loud, it's chaotic, and yet it's one of the most extraordinary architectural systems on Earth. The New York City Subway is more than transportation. It's a moving museum, a living timeline, and a daily ritual for over 3.5 million riders every single weekday. I'm inspired by the insights of architect Michael Wyatzner, who has spent decades studying and riding these tunnels. And today, we're going beneath the streets to explore how 120 years of architecture collide in one system, from forgotten cathedrals to futuristic caverns. When the subway opened in 1904, one station stood above all others: City Hall. Designed as a civic monument, not a mere stomp, it featured sweeping Romanesque arches, skylights that welcomed daylight underground, brass chandeliers, and revolutionary Guastavino tile vaults. These terracotta tiles weren't decorative, they were structural, layered in herringbone patterns and strong enough to carry the city above. City Hall closed in 1945, unable to accommodate longer modern trains, but it still exists, frozen in time, like a secret cathedral beneath Manhattan. Most early subway stations followed a different philosophy: efficiency. Built using the cut and cover method, engineers dug trenches less than 20 feet deep, built tunnels and tracks, placed utilities above them, recovered everything with streets and sidewalks. These stations were shallow, practical, and fast to build. And uniquely, New York introduced express tracks, something no other city had done before. Fast forward more than a century, the Second Avenue Subway, opened in 2017, marked the city's first major subway expansion in over 50 years. What makes it different? Deep-bore tunneling, no street disruption, column-free cathedral-like vaults, island platforms with open mezzanines, acoustic panels that drastically reduce noise. It's brighter, quieter, more human-centered. And when construction resumes toward 125th Street, the same tunnel boring machines, still buried underground, will continue their journey north. Few people know this, but the subway exists because of disaster. The Great Blizzard of 1888 shut down elevated trains, trolleys, above-ground power lines. The chaos forced the city underground for both transit and electricity. The subway wasn't just innovation, it was survival. Today's system is a fusion of IRT, BMT, IND. That's why some trains are wider, others are shorter, and lines use both numbers and letters. Today, the network includes 26 lines, 472 stations, over 850 miles of track, one of the largest transit systems on Earth. Early subway entrances were Art Nouveau sculptures, crowned with domes and wired glass. Inside, the system gave the world the iconic subway tile, mosaic station names, symbolic terracotta plaques. At Astor Place, beavers honored Jacob Astor's fur empire. These weren't decorations, they were identity markers, navigation before smartphones. In the 1970s, the Metropolitan Transportation Authority unified its visual language. Graphic designer Massimo Vignelli introduced Helvetica typography, clean modular signage, system-wide consistency. Today, digital screens provide live train arrivals, service alerts, and real-time navigation. Since 1985, subway stations have doubled as galleries. Over 300 permanent artworks, including contributions from Yoko Ono, Chuck Close, Roy Lichtenstein, Sarah Z. Modern stations blur the line between infrastructure and culture. Trending realities shaping the subway now: climate flooding and storm hardening, accessibility upgrades still incomplete, platform edge barriers, pilot projects, AI-powered service monitoring, social media-driven subway fame, rats, heat, aging signals, but also resilience. The New York City subway isn't perfect, but it's alive. Every tile, tunnel and train carries a layer of history, from 1904 ambition to 21st century reinvention. So next time you hear, "Stand clear of the closing doors, please," remember, you're riding through architecture in motion.